all the A's out of pack.
What's up, guys? It's the real Yana Lou with Nightcap with Yana Lou and D-Dub. And I got a sexy chocolate sister in the house. I just got to throw her on her. Ooh, there she go. Ow. Tell him your name, girl.
It's Nuevo, baby.
Hey.
Bars.
It's Nuevo, baby. And we got, who on the hell? We got Hot Cell for Friday. We got Corey in the house.
Yeah.
Come on now, Corey.
Yeah, Corey is that saxophonist.
Yeah, he got that deep voice, that very
Not really.
it's Corey. I was like, oh, Lord.
Kind of good. What you got to say, Corey? What you got to say?
Yes, tell us.
Well, Corey Brown, Savannah, Georgia. Glad to be here tonight. Born and raised Savannah, Georgia, down by the water.
I'll be going down.
Energetic saxophonist. Are you really going to Savannah?
I have some interviews down there. I have some.
Really?
Yeah.
No family, just.
No. Business. This is business with me going down to record, and your people
Okay.
have requested me, and I got to go down there and handle
So
it.
you need to know where to go eat and all that type of stuff like
That's
that.
pleasure. Business and pleasure.
Meow.
Yeah.
Thank God I already got room and board. And
All right. Ooh.
D-Dub.
We already, she gonna be standing. She's standing outside by the Pizza Hut.
See how you do?
You know what I'm saying? Standing outside by the
Girl,
Pizza
I got
Hut.
you.
know what
I
I'm
got you. I got
saying?
you.
But no bars hold. This your boy D-Dub checking in. And you about to get this thing turned up the right way tonight, sir. The right way, trust me. You can interrupt all you want, but I'm gonna put this out here like this tonight.
Oh, Lord.
This how we doing this tonight right here. We going down. We showing chocolate love.
Uh-oh. Come on now. I like that.
Chocolate love. This whole set tonight is about chocolate love because you got two brothers and two sisters, and all us full of chocolate love.
Drip, drip.
So what we gonna get down with tonight? We got my brother Corey in the building. He's an awesome saxophonist. He's been around the world. He's been doing tours, doing shows everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So tonight we're gonna start the show off. Since he's the special guest in the room, we're gonna ask him some questions. So to see what level he's on, to see what he got going on with his career, what he about to be doing, and what he gonna be doing later on as time presents itself. And myself, I have a big question for him because I want to ask him why he ain't working on no project yet.
Corey put you on the spot,
know.
the whole spot.
No, man. 'Cause I'm sort of stingy, Dub, you know what I'm saying?
With the information.
Oh, Lord.
Not with the information, like paying for projects.
Oh.
Wait, I think we're going to have to pull it up out of him. Good.
Yeah.
That stuff can get
I
pretty
agree.
expensive, Dub, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
But I've got something coming out Christmas because it's my favorite time of the year.
No.
So then I've got the thought of, instead of like putting out a project so people can listen to in the club or in the car or whatever, and I'm gonna let this out right here, elevator music.
Okay, talk about this.
Yeah.
What's up with this elevator music?
Like, say for instance, just like you have your easy listening elevator music, but I want to do elevator music. Y'all got to excuse my Savannah accent. I'm so sorry.
Handle your business. Handle it.
But elevator music it's pretty much like it's on like between neo soul and like gospel type of when you're in an elevator or whatever. So put that out to companies like on these buildings right here,
Okay.
and have elevator music in their in the elevators in the buildings and whatever. Even in grocery stores or stores like Ross or whatever, just easy listening or whatever, with a twist to it.
So, girl, he wanted to do some Kenny G.
No, another step
my bad.
beyond the look with the hip hop flavor to it.
Oh, okay.
You understand what I'm
Okay.
saying? Some songs that you may know that some of
You're
you.
bringing back the class.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. I like that.
Okay, I like that because where I'm at with you right now, I've seen a lot of your shows, and it'd be so crazy about, me and you did a lot of gigs together in the past, and a lot of people don't know, as time presented itself, as it started to warm up, we started to be back outside. They don't know they're gonna be seeing us on some events together. So tell them about some of them events that your boy D-Dub could be invited to with Corey.
Yeah.
Wait. Why it's got to be your boy, D-Dub? Why can't we all be invited?
Why can't we all
I'm
be
way too fine to be inside. I'm outside. Go ahead. Tell us about it, bro. Tell us about it.
I like doing festivals. As a matter of fact, he and I had this conversation the other day. The management staff that I have now with Dexter and Helen, they're pretty much getting me on festivals. They submitted some me and our female singer, Lundy the artist, to the Jacksonville Jazz Festival, and I told him the other day I would love to have him as a surprise, pretty much, to just come out. I don't know if you ever heard him rap before. You guys ever?
Of course.
He could really, I mean, he could just make a story up, you know,
Exactly.
whatever. And we did a show 3 years ago, and at a wedding, and guy walks up to me. He said people are still talking about the wedding, and I know what they're talking about. They're talking about him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was all over the place. I just kicked back, but they were talking about him. So I guess that's why he said his boy D Dub. But
D.
so I would like to see him like with me on festivals, and that's what I'm pretty much pushing towards this upcoming spring and summer, doing big festivals.
Okay. Let me ask you a question about tell me a little bit about your saxophone. We got you on here as a saxophonist. Tell me about your saxophone.
Yeah.
Or like how long I've been playing, or just tell me which one I like playing the best.
What you like playing the best? We got Hot Cell Phone Friday down here. We got Poppy to Connect. Tell me what you like playing the best.
I love playing neo soul and R&B. Okay. I'm alto strong, meaning I play my alto more than I play my tenor and my soprano. So my music, if I can add, what I do is, of course, I play gospel, but I do R&B, neo soul, and rap, and sing a little bit. Don't ask me to sing, but I can't sing unless I have music. So, and that's what I do. In my shows, I'm a very energetic saxophone player, so I'm dancing and jumping and on knees and all type of stuff, just giving the people 110%.
So I got a question for you. How did you learn this? Was it something that you just, a talent that you had, or were you taught by somebody? Or?
I was taught by my father in 1979. As a matter of fact, my band is called Corey Brown and TCB Band. So let me tell you how the name came about. Back in 1981, my father, which is deceased now, him and a gentleman by the name of Bobby Lewis, they started a band, and it was called the TCB Band. So so I used to sit and watch them practice and everything like that. Then when I got older, age 21, I began going out playing with them. My dad and I, we were a father-son saxophone, and people loved it. We played mostly over in Hilton Head Island and stuff like that.
I love that place.
Yeah. So at age 21, you're playing with a lot of guys, older guys. So you're coming home from a gig, all your friends are talking about what they did at the club and what type of fun that they had or whatever. So when it was time to go back out to play with my dad in TCB Band, I started having stomach aches. This was, so... And I pretty much got away from it. That was at age 21. So I didn't pick the horn back up till age 26.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I started playing at a church, Blessed House of Joy in Savannah, Georgia. Shouts out to Elder Sandy Pouchet.
I love Savannah. Savannah got that good food down there.
What it got, girl? What it got?
Let me tell you something. They got that crawfish down there. They got them what's it? Etouffee.
That low, you need to go down and get some of that low country ball.
Well, and I'll be down there Monday.
Yeah, get that low country ball.
Yana Lou gonna be down in Savannah Monday, y'all. I'm telling y'all, make sure y'all tap into me and feed me, see more. Feed me, see more, Dre.
I'm gonna use that one. Feed me, see more.
I'm unique, baby. Right. So I want to ask y'all a question now. We got some hot topics out here tonight, and I know me and Dre gonna be popping some questions on you guys. Like one of the things that since I have this chocolate sister here with us, thank you, Dre, for bringing Miss
Nuevo baby
in the house, and Mr. Corey, guys. Dre and Miss Nueve is going to be on this show to the day, and the forever. Yes, sir. We trying to bring her on in.
Okay, look, I'm gonna do the Birdie Mac on that. Oh Lord.
Yeah, I like the way she plays. She likes to play on here. But guys, we're gonna be talking about some hot topics. So Corey, one of my things was out here in the city today. We're talking about how women treat one another, and and us as Black sisters. Let me just show y'all this other beauty. Look at that. Thank you, girl.
Hi, girl.
I love you, girl. I love you, girl. Oh my God, girl.
Girl power.
Right. So, guys, what I like is that we can sit here, you know, as African American sisters, we can look at
Right.
each other and see each other as beautiful as we are. But you know, I've been questioned, why do we go places, sis, and the lighter skinned of the women, even though some of them ugly, some of them pretty, and some of them look like shit. I'm saying they get passes that. I'm sorry, y'all need to see Dre first. Y'all need to see Dre face.
Look, and I just couldn't even look at your face.
You know, Yana Lou is bad. You know what I'm saying? But it's raw. This is what we say at the house, and this show is built on.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Finish
Let me tell y'all something.
Go ahead. Finish.
Nightcap with D-Dog, Yana Lou, and it's Nuevo, baby. You know what I'm saying? In court, we down here talking raw, and I'm getting a whooping right now. Y'all, I'm gonna show y'all this whooping I'm getting.
Look at his face.
I'm serious. But y'all, seriously, I wanted to talk about how light-skinned people get passes. Light skin is out, dark skin is in. And then how we, as dark-skinned sisters, we get looked over a lot of times because of our dark skin. But 9 times out of 10, when the man get in trouble and he really needs a fixing, you know, he can tap them, but, you know, he got to come get that strength from that chocolate woman.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
I'll go first. I think
I know
it's,
that's right.
it's not I think, it's what I know. We have to break the curse. Well, Corey, what is the curse? It started way back in 18 whatever. When you had the light skin and dark skin.
Yep.
Talk about it.
So my mama was a part of it. Her mama was a part of it. And no one never stopped to say, like, say for instance, like they say, crabs in a bucket or whatever. Instead of us like working together, we were programmed to work against one another. So some of us are still programmed to work against the light skinned sister and separate the light skin from the dark skin. They haven't broke. I'm not going to call it a tradition. They haven't broke the curse of what the white man put on us.
Yeah.
You understand? Just like our last names. You understand what I'm saying?
Can I interject on that? When you're talking about that, like you said, let's go back. When we used to go back, excuse my French, I don't know if I'm gonna say house ninjas. You used to have the house ninjas, and then you had the ones that were outside, and then we were the dark skinned women that was outside. So you already played favoritism for so long, and I can speak on this because my dad is full blown Haitian, and my mom, her father was white.
Okay,
so she's mixed.
Yeah.
So like when we went out, they were like, "That's your daughter," you know what I'm saying? Because I'm dark, you
Right,
know?
right.
Like, it's like, oh God, now I look like my dad. Well, I have some features of my mom, but anyway, make a long story short. What I'm trying to say is that it seemed like it was already inbred in us from years ago with the light skinned people being in the house ninjas, and they have favoritism because they get to go in the house. We out there in the hot sun sweating, you know what I mean?
And they were allowed to be in the house because they were the master's kids.
Right.
I'm gonna tell y'all something about that. I love what y'all saying because I'm gonna tell you how Yana Lou summed it up. So slavery. I'm gonna break it down real quick. White women, in my mind, in my thought process, right? White women, they had to look at their white men go down to the slave house and rape us, right? But so there comes the hate for the white women to the black woman because you had to look at your white man go down and have sex, not rape this black woman because he in love with this black woman.
He really
you
is, but he
understand what I'm
won't say
saying?
it.
He ain't gonna
Right,
say
he
it, but
ain't
they
gonna
both
say it.
know she ain't being raped.
Exactly.
She being laid down. You understand what I'm saying? She like it. So when they have the child, so the white woman has to peer through a window to watch her white husband go down and be intimate with this black woman that you call my slave.
Right.
So now when you birth this child that's gonna be the footmaid to our white daughter, I'm gonna give her hell.
Right.
So now check this out. Now the black man is hated by the white man because no matter what I do to you, whether I whip you, whether I beat you, whether I buck break you, you understand what I'm saying? Or whether I interrogate you in front of your family or whatever, you
Still
won't
strong.
break.
Still
You're still
strong.
strong, sister.
Still strong.
They still strong. So at the end of the day, what happens is, you know what I'm saying, the white man becomes very inferior of the black man because no matter what I do, I can't break this brother, sis. I can't break this brother. So now we have all these racial things. This is just Yana Lou thought process.
Right.
Now we have all these I don't like this person. And for what reason? Because we're so strong. We're a chosen people.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I think we are the real chosen people
We are.
because we can take everything. What you say, Dre? What you say, Dre?
Y'all got to remember one thing.
What you say?
You know, when they was selling us off, right? we was naked. So them white ladies see them brothers up there.
Uh-oh.
That was called the get back. Come on, sis.
So what I'm saying is,
I'm about to fall out over here.
You better do it.
they was going through,
not.
they was going through their thought processes. They man was walking down in the village having his fun.
Mandingo.
They start saying like, let me get Johnny to work in the yard.
In the
you know?
yard.
Yeah.
Fix the rose bush.
I
I want
cannot.
Johnny. You know what I'm saying? And Johnny out there, he's sweating his shirt off. You know what I mean? And old Ralph, I'm going downtown, baby.
Lord.
I'm going to pick up some more salads for you. I'll be gone for a couple hours. And during them hours,
Listen here.
old Johnny up in there, come on in and get some lemonade, baby. You want some lemonade? Come on in and get some lemonade.
Well, see,
Does that lemonade get got?
And there you go. You remember like I'm that baby pappy.
oh no.
You remember like I'm that baby
you
pappy.
know, all jokes aside, but you know what about what you were saying earlier, sis, about they can't break us. The only way to really try to break us is through systematic racism, and a lot of people don't understand.
And she talking about hating on each other.
And that's how they get us. And we're feeding right into it. A lot of us are feeding right into it.
And you ain't never
and then
lied.
like say for instance, it's just like if it's just like this. Okay, you wouldn't buy a pit bull baby that if the mama bites, okay, because of what? The
The
bloodline.
bloodline.
Okay, so we all have our bloodline. They got theirs too, even to this day. Now, my wife and I, we can be in a grocery store or a hardware store together, and you know what the white salesman will say?
What?
Hi, ma'am, may I help you?
Right.
So I've not trained my wife. I've told my wife about that, even if we're in a restaurant. When that happens, just simply look to me. You're going to show him that you have respect for your husband.
Exactly.
All you got to do is turn and look at me. And if I say, go ahead and speak, then you speak. I'm not going to say, look, I'm not going to have to do that because.
So when you say when the waiter, because I want these people to get this. So you saying when you and the wife in a restaurant
Or a hardware store.
or
Mainly
hardware
happens in
store,
a hardware
and
store.
then they try to, and is it a gentleman approaching her or just anybody approaching her that she puts them?
The white gentleman.
Okay, so the gentleman, I got you.
You
So
see?
if the gentleman approaches your wife, then she's supposed to turn and project that to you.
Right. And he
I
said,
agree.
what kind
I
of pen
agree.
you looking for?
I agree.
You know, although the man and the woman, they be at the house of white, baby, just pick it out. It don't matter what it is. But we go to the store to get it together. I'm buying it. I'm there just to buy it. But he asked her, how could he help her?
Now, man,
And you're teaching them respect, how to respect, put the respect back.
But may I
respect.
ask you what's your wife's nationality?
She looks just like you.
She's dark skinned.
She can be your sister.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Can I be real?
You
real,
tapping
real,
into something.
real,
Come on,
real,
sister,
real
say
with
it.
you?
Real?
Okay. So I have an ex that he was white. He was
Mine
white.
too.
Okay. So I've had that happen. I can't tell you how many times they would look at him. Is this going to be a separate check, or are you two together, or
The rude shit.
yeah, the rude crowd. And I'm like, what? Don't you see us sitting right next to each other? You know. So I get what you're saying with that. So yes, what I would do, or what he would do, is turn around and look at me. Is like, you know, you know, how would we like to handle this out of respect for me, or whatever, vice versa. But you know, I don't want to. I'm not. This isn't like a thing to where I'm trying to downgrade white people, because you got to forget my grandfather's white, so I can't really go there.
My
but I can
ex-husband.
speak on it because there's so many people that are so oblivious to the race thing, and they act like it's not there, but it's there all day long, and it's not going anywhere. I mean, let's get.
I tell everybody all the time, everything is revolve around slavery. Everything.
Oh yeah.
We celebrate New Year's. New Year's are actually.
I don't celebrate. Yana Lou don't celebrate paganism holidays. I don't celebrate none of that.
I mean, it's actually New Year's is actually a hiring day for us. Mm-hmm. So if you're in the old Baptist church, and you know back in the day we were young coming up, they watchman, what time? Oh, it's 12, it's 11, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And we as children thinking it's the traditional service.
But they put the message in the song.
Right, they put the message in the
yes.
song. But
Yeah.
the thing is, it wasn't to say that it's 12 o'clock, it's going to be a new year.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the NFL trade. It's like the slave owners would get together and they had till 12 o'clock to trade. So I'm here with my family. One of us could be gone.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So
It's gonna happen.
it's called
Messages.
it's called Hiram Day, and that's what happened. But in the black church, you know, we in there, you know, we've been trained
Right.
to praise the Lord or whatever, a certain way, like they taught us and told the preachers what to preach to us or whatever in the church. But I was just using that as an example. That everything, even the word MFer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's systematic racism.
Yeah.
I mean, I like what you just said about the song, because if we really go back, because I'm a buffer when it comes to history, Jimmy Crack Corn and I Don't Care. How many people really know what that song means? Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know what that means. Jimmy Crack Corn and I Don't Care meant that the white man got cracked over the head by a black man,
but he don't care. Nobody cares because he's a white man and he's put us in this position. And a lot of people, like, they sing that song, don't even know what the heck it means, think it's like a kid's fable, but it's really not. We as black people, we would put things in songs and messages because, for simple fact, we couldn't do it at that time on our own, because we knew there was consequences and repercussions for whatever it is that we done. Get hung if you want to. That's hot.
Even black
We're gonna
folks
take
talk
it back
about
to the topic though, y'all. I don't want to get all deep in. I know everybody like talking, but we're gonna keep it to the topic. No, your mic ain't going, love.
I don't hear myself.
Oh,
you don't hear yourself?
You don't hear yourself.
I hear myself now.
I hear
You don't use my mic.
No, I hear myself now.
Oh, there you go.
You good?
You go right.
Everybody sound a little better.
I kind of felt like
right.
I thought I was Jimmy Crack Corn for a minute.
Hey, come on here, let me crack you.
Nah, but the reason why I didn't really respond too much when it comes to racism and stuff like that,
Well, we're not on racism, y'all. I don't want to.
No.
Yeah.
Just let me get this point across right quick. I'm out of us four in here. I don't know if y'all have experience, but I'm one of the ones that experienced a cousin being hanged.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
My second cousin was hanged in front of our church for going with a white lady
Oh, wow.
in South Carolina. Man. You know what I'm saying? But we good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was saying when we taking turns, we ain't gotta do too much. Let them. Patrick get on me about that.
I'm trying to good. No, you're fine. I'm so used to that. So interjecting.
But I'm just saying to my family here is like, when y'all was talking about it, I was interjecting. I want to interject. I was like, yo, you know what? Corey going deep and Weibo hitting home and y'all swinging home runs like Barry Bonds right now. And I'm sitting in my mind, I'm saying, like,
you had somebody hung.
Yes.
Like in our today's time.
And they hung him in front of our church.
How recent was that?
It's been some years. I mean, it's been some
Was
years.
it in 1976?
Right.
85?
Years?
No, it was. You hit it right on the actual date. Like,
What?
76?
Yeah, 1976.
That's not that far away.
That's
2
right. I was
years
6
after I
years
was
old.
born.
Actually, those are good
I
cash
was
forward
2.
numbers too.
His name was Mickey
No,
McClinton.
he did not.
His name was what? I'm sorry.
Mickey McClinton. If you look up Chester, South Carolina, where I was born, and look up Mickey McClinton, you'll see a tragedy about a situation like that. But I was a kid and I experienced because we went to church that morning. Like, we had homecoming that Sunday morning. And everybody was hollering and screaming. They were trying to put us back in the car to get us to leave. They didn't want us to see the body because he was hanging up in front of the tree with a bag over him. They had dismantled his body. They cut every part of his body off. And y'all know what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
And so
You never told me about that, Dub.
well, I don't get deep into it because I don't really talk about that kind of stuff.
Because we
too
can't
much.
top it on topic. That's just a line. This is.
I mean, because it's a strong topic, but that's why I know it still exists and it ain't gonna never not exist. Because I know when I go back to Carolina, every time I cross.
Oh,
that
you
path,
said it.
Yeah,
Jim Crow, Carolinas.
But I love where we going. But to get back on with the women's situation, my interject on that, I feel like the problem with your sisters is you don't take time to really get to know each other. You just judge each other. Just like the man, he just automatically envy the brother just because his brother talent, the skill, what he driving, or just because a woman compliment him.
Mm-hmm. I can agree on that. The reason why I can agree on that is because I had a brother. He was gay, and he said to me, he's like, "You are so beautiful," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." He's like, "I bet you get that all the time, but you don't know what type of beauty I'm talking about." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "You're not, uppity. You don't act stank toward other women. I've seen you come in here and you see other women. You're actually speaking to them. You're interacting with them." I was like, oh, well, that's what we're supposed to do. But see, I'm a military brat, so I come a different way. I've seen all type of women. I deal with all type of people. So, hey, twin. But anyway, that's hard. I don't understand it either. But I try to, when I walk in a room and I deal with other women, I can automatically tell you what type of female I'm about to deal with. But I don't try not to judge them, but what I try to do is I try to befriend them. I try to be nice to them on purpose to see if they're going to reciprocate, if I can reciprocate the same type of attitude and to show them better. Because a lot of people, if you don't know better, you can't do better. Yeah. And I'm trying to lead
That's
by
true.
example. And by me showing them I'm friendly, they're going to treat me just like this gay guy just did. He walked up to me, oh my God, you're so nice. You're too nice. You're too pretty to be that nice in Atlanta. I'm like, what? Are you
crazy.
joking with me?
We get, and not to cut you off, sister.
No, go
I
ahead.
know we have, it's kind of crazy how we're treated, you know what I'm saying, because of our skin color. And that's kind of like what we were talking about, the skin color of how, darker skinned people are treated opposed to lighter skinned people.
Oh, yeah.
And that has been the thing for like a running time. But, I don't like it when sisters treat other sisters, you know what I'm saying, in a certain type of way. Like what you're saying, it's not fair that when you walk in the room, and I can attest to that because I'm a dark skinned sister, and our presence, you see what I'm saying? Our presence, it demands attention. Not that we're saying, hey, look at me, because you're not doing that. It's just that the beauty that God put us in, these shells that God put us in, it's not our fault. We're just walking in the confidence of what he put us in. I'm walking in the shell, but it's not our fault. But what we sometimes get attacked of is because they can't stand our confidence. That's what it is.
And I think you're right about the confidence part, because I've had a lot of people now, for a long time they were saying light skin was in, light skin and dark, and they were putting dark skinned women down, saying that we're lazy. Baby, you can't meet another one like me.
We the
'cause
strongest thing.
Let me tell you, I worked 2 jobs when I was in school. I worked 2 jobs, went to college, and then I raised my son by myself.
I
Play
never
with it
heard-
if you want to. I'm Haitian too, baby. I work 8 jobs.
Come on, give me some 5 on that one. Now, I never heard that.
Oh, yeah.
dark skinned women are lazy. And
I heard that
I
from
heard that on
someone.
reverse.
No, I've heard that from
Right?
someone high up in the industry.
Well,
They said
that's
that.
only a one time. What you
Yeah,
say,
right.
brother? Have you ever heard that? I
No,
never heard that.
no.
Really?
I heard that about
Wow.
the light skinned women.
Really?
I just heard that the light skinned women were nasty.
Well, hoes.
Yeah, well, I heard that too, but I'm just saying
dark
they said that
skin-
the
Those
light skinned women.
nasty.
Dark skinned women are the ones that all my life. I don't know. You tell me, Dre. Dark skinned women, the one I heard that when after they went through the light skinned women and they messed themselves up running through them because they on their back, then it take a dark skinned woman to clean it up.
Oh yeah, we always clean up stuff.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
go
I
ahead
agree
and
with
give
that.
y'all sisters the answer tonight.
Okay, hit it.
Please do. Come on.
Yes, Lord.
The chocolate sister, over God as He blessed them, they are anointed. Y'all are anointed, so y'all are covered. Not saying the other sisters not,
Right.
but y'all are more powerful. Y'all are more sacred. Y'all more stronger. Y'all can handle more pressure. If you look at the average red female to go through a situation, when they break down, they break.
Mm-hmm.
The average dark skinned woman, I ain't saying
We don't.
They can't be. I ain't saying they can't be scorned and torn, but y'all make it through the process. Only time y'all fall in fall is when y'all become followers. But most dark skinned women are leaders, the real ones. The pure women, they're leaders.
I never even looked at it like that, but that's 9 times out of 10 what it is. Because we pushed into it. We're so judged and we're so put down and we're so, you know what I'm saying? We're so looked over, I think. Because like in college and growing up, I was power to the people. You know what I'm saying? All of that. Because 9 times out of 10, you don't even have to be pretty to be light skinned. You don't even have to be pretty when you're light skinned. You just get the light skinned pass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you overlook something as good as the chocolate, you know what I'm saying? You push us more into our drive or what we're supposed to do.
Right.
You make us focus and horn in. So that's where we're tougher because we have to go through the hurt and the pain of being overlooked to where we're diving into what's serious. So when y'all when they get time, sis, they wind up having to come back for us to fix it because the legs was just open over there.
Yeah, and we have to work twice as hard at times. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Most of the time, I feel like we have to work twice as hard to get what
We do.
these light skinned women they get like automatically.
They get a
honestly.
pass,
Yeah,
girl.
they get
But
a
I
pass
can
on a
tell
lot of
you-
stuff that we do not.
But I can tell
Unless
you how
we're
powerful y'all really
extra
are, though.
cute.
I want you to just go back and think about Cicely Tyson. Look how long she
Or
stayed.
Viola.
Look how long she stayed in TV and movies.
Yeah.
Name a light skinned woman that stayed in movies over 90 years old and still was in movies.
Yeah.
But because Cicely Tyson was a real dark skinned, beautiful, natural woman.
But she had to go hard.
But
She had to go hard.
went through a lot.
Yeah,
I understand what she
and
went
the
through.
roles
Yeah.
that
I'm
she
not-
played too. You got to look at the roles that they put her in as well now, because a lot of her roles were really tough roles. Like some of the roles made her look like
From Roots, everything. I'm talking
yeah,
about she played some-
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
she
You have to
went in
think
it.
about.
But I'm talking about her feature never broke though. I'm talking about
Oh,
the
yeah.
beauty, the natural beauty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. the essence. You know,
There you
he
go.
talking about that right here.
Yeah, Booty and
Not
the,
that. Not that.
You see what I'm saying, Corey? That
He
didn't
talking
break.
about he talking about that right there.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Do it, girl. Do it, girl. Yeah. Y'all see that lovely?
Oh my God.
Y'all see that lovely?
Thank you, girl.
Ow.
Back
You
at
ain't
you.
seen no 70-year-old light skinned red bone on
No.
no movies.
Oh, no.
Let me put it back on him.
You so crazy. I get out with you.
Bars.
Too many bars.
Oh no, it was enough. I'm telling you.
No. Put some more
I
on there.
swear. Okay, let me.
One time. Oh, there you go. Hey.
We got the dark side.
Chocolate.
I love this
Yeah.
girl. I love this girl. Sis, I'm gonna tell you something. I love you. I'm grateful, y'all. We had to have some more chocolate on here. And big ups to Cree. You know, Cree is the normal girl that normally be on this show on a regular. She couldn't be here tonight, so we wanted to make sure we throw love to Cree.
What's
Hey,
up,
Craig.
CC?
Yes, CC.
See.
Yes, love. Yes, love. But we got our new baby on here, and we're opening this panel up, guys, because we're gonna have different people. There might be one night that I'm not on here, that one of you guys are. That's never gonna happen. But, it's never gonna happen. Y'all just see
His face. Can y'all get a close up on his face?
Oh,
real
my
quick?
God.
Take the hat. Pull the hat back so they can see your eyes.
You know what? I'm gonna do this right here. You know, I'm gonna continue on with what we got going on right now.
Okay.
I want to show
Next
love.
topic.
Thank my big brother Corey for coming out tonight to
That
show
part.
some love with us, because without him being here to make our show possible, you know what I'm saying? Because he took time out of his day to come out here tonight to show some love and hospitality to the APAC, to the media, to the Chocolate Love Show for the night.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you for coming out to rock with us, but at the same time, can you let us know any events, any things you got coming up?
And how to contact you as well.
You can contact me on TCB Corey on Instagram and Corey Brown on Facebook. Just put in Corey Brown, Tonkers High School. I come right up.
Come on now, Tonka.
Home of the Wolverines.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wolverine.
Yeah. Wolverine pride, baby. And on Instagram, TCB Corey or TCB Corey underscore TCB Corey 912. Underscore TCB 912. I have 2 pages on this.
And your events. Tell us.
I've got an event.
Yes.
My next event is I will be in Macon, March 16th. We'll be at a club called Moto in Stockbridge, March 22nd. It's a cigar place.
Our lounge, love it.
Oh, you've been, you know what I'm talking about?
I might
Okay.
slide through there myself.
Yeah.
Where
We'll
you
go.
going next?
Yeah, Lundy the artist and myself we'll be there. And then we have more private events pretty much to
up.
close us out in the month of March and in April.
I love it. Don't tell them too much. You know, your brain, you over there, you know.
Yeah.
That's enough. We got
No, don't do it like that.
No. We want to make sure. I want to make sure. 'Cause I'm a marketing guru. I just want to make sure you don't put out too much so people can know what you're talking about, so they can be involved. And as you go along, then you continue to spread what you're doing, so we can follow you. But if you give them too much, I ain't gonna remember all of that.
Right.
Come on, Sid. We ain't gonna remember.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll go back and rewind.
See, sis, she's a sweetheart. Sis, she a sweetheart, y'all. She was getting on Yana Lou when she was right. You know, don't break them up. She was right. You know, see, y'all see how
the
beautiful she
baby.
is. She's beautiful.
The
You know,
baby.
we love on each other. See, these
Yeah,
two
I
chocolate
love you
sisters,
too.
we know how
I
to love
love
on
you.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
girl,
part.
you so pretty.
Well, since we on this chocolate love and we gonna show love tonight. Here's one of my topics for tonight. I want to ask my brother and my 2 beautiful sisters in the business with me tonight.
All right.
Why do we live our life feeling like we're entitled just because we're involved with somebody?
Entitled.
Yeah.
That sounds like the
Wait.
millennials.
Right?
For real. I don't feel like I'm entitled.
we have a lot of when I look at social media,
Like when you say entitled,
Just
go in a little in depth, because that's
I'm
broad.
gonna get a little in depth.
Okay.
Say like when you in a relationship with someone and y'all been kicking it for a minute and y'all live together or y'all have something together.
Uh-huh.
And even though you really ain't put nothing in, you really ain't did nothing to make nothing happen, but you feel like because you with this person, you are entitled. Why?
Entitled to what? What's your
Well, I can tell you why I feel entitled.
Go ahead.
Are we intimate?
Yes.
We been intimate?
Can you put some bars on that?
I'm entitled. Let me turn my microphone all the way up. I was real entitled.
Crazy.
I was so entitled. I'm entitled to the Disney.
Oh Lord.
Because you entitled to the Kit Kat.
You just won a whole Grammy with that voice.
No, I'm gonna tell you why I feel like I'm entitled. I'm gonna bring it on down. I feel like, to a certain extent, I think I can answer this. And I know, guys, we better close it out because normally the show is from 8 to 9, but we had to just extend it because we had to feel good. We had to feel got some special people in. But the entitlement, I feel like I'm entitled to a certain extent. All right. I don't feel like I'm entitled to have everything. Like I'm not one of those women that the prenup agreement thing. For me, I'm coming in the door. Where's that? Let me sign that prenup because let me tell you something. I'm here forever, okay? And I'm coming in with something. So I'm the table, the fork, the spoon, the knife, the glass. You understand what I'm saying? I know what I'm a hell of a lot to offer. So I feel entitled because I feel like if I know my self-worth and that person is giving himself, I want you to feel like you're entitled to me because if you don't, then there's no glue, there's no stick-to-itiveness, there's no
substance.
You know what I'm saying? I want you to have some kind of ownership to me. You know, because if I don't, then I'm just like any other female. Anybody can walk in here and you can holler. You could be a married man and this beautiful woman can come in here and be standing by the wayside and the next thing you know, a conversation and next thing you know, you calling you somewhere else. No, but if I have that entitlement and if he has an entitlement to me and I'm respecting myself as a woman, because you got a lot of hoes be running around doing some stuff to married, you know. But if I'm carrying myself in such a way, you tell me right, sis, if I'm carrying myself in such a way and I'm holding myself at high esteem, then I want to feel like I'm entitled to that good thing. And I want him to feel like he's entitled to me because then that's that connection that I know that we have something. But if you're not trying to put a title on me, baby, then what the hell we doing?
Right.
Because I'm finna turn 50.
What's the point? I mean, what are you what are you there for? What's the long-term goal here? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I'm just trying to get an understanding what is the purpose of the title.
The purpose of the title, baby, is to solidify.
And respect.
And respect. And see, here's the thing. I'm glad you said that, sis, because respect, women, let me tell y'all something. We need to learn that we're supposed to respect a man and stop asking a man to respect you. Because if you are talking about you're a woman of God, then that man, you need to love that man so you can gain that man's respect. But in turn, if you love that man, if you want to respect that man so you can gain his love and his respect. Because if you respect him, then he's going to give you both. Because a man is a provider and he's out there and he's doing his darn thing. But if we not loving ourselves like we supposed to and we so busy in our girlfriend life, we busy going to get titties, ass, butts, ribs, and all of this stuff. I'm serious. We mind too much business that's not our business and we miss out on our men folk. And I come to wake women up. I'm tired of the broads. I'm a real lady.
That's a whole nother show about respect.
Is that next week, Queen?
That could go all into a whole other
Hello, Queen. Is that next week?
Yes, yeah.
Well,
you got to
Corey,
be able to talk to a man, know how to talk to a man. There's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into that respect thing. It is.
I feel you. But I mean, as we move forward a little teeny bit, we can bring that on back. We can bring that on back.
Run it back.
Yeah, we can bring that
Y'all,
back.
this about topics that we talk about at home.
I just want to shoot this, my brother Corey. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just, as you've been a brother, your perspective on what you might think about it in the terms of this. There's a term of entitlement. Like, how do you look at that in relationships?
Well, in August, I'll be married 30 years.
Ooh, congratulations.
So I wouldn't even know.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't even know.
Well, think back to, let me tell you this way, bro. Think back to when you were dating your wife, because I think that in a marriage, I did 18 years of marriage and 4 children later, 5 grandchildren, wonderful life. And I chose to divorce. So I'm not that bitter chick. But think back to when you were dating this woman, that you love this woman and all what encompasses in that, and then speak from that truth.
As far as entitlement?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, that entitlement word is a new word.
Right.
So back then when we were dating in the 90s, that wasn't the word. That wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
You're in or you're out.
You're in or you're out. It's just like my mom and dad, they were high school sweethearts. They got married. A couple of my aunts, when their husbands were high school
That's
sweethearts.
how I did it. I was with my husband since 6th grade. We got married in 12.
So, and I met my wife at a young age because her brother and I were friends, you know, so it's like I knew her. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't even think
like that.
I didn't hear the word and just entitlement thing until what?
My God.
As of within
As
the
of new
last,
age?
Yeah.
the new, you know what I'm saying? So
That's what I'm
I
talking
couldn't even answer that one. You
There you
know,
go.
It's a lot for the new age now. I mean, think about like how people date now. It's like we talking, we are together, but we are not in a relationship. What is all this? I mean, I'm back in the day. I'm old school. Either we're together or we're not. Don't be playing like that.
Thank you
I
for
mean,
that, Carl.
you're playing too much.
See, that's what this help y'all out.
I love that.
But that's what's
That's the
destroying.
subject.
But that's what's destroying the nature of men and women in relationships now. The
Yeah.
entitlement. See, the men don't want that. Real men don't want no such thing as no entitlement.
Maybe that's what my ass saying.
Nobody's entitled. Nobody's entitled to nobody because ain't nobody promised to nobody. We together to see if we gonna be together. We don't know if we gonna be together. We trying to work it out and see if we gonna be together. So just because we together,
Well,
now,
don't date me.
Next
No,
week,
I'm owning that ass.
I'm just explaining.
I'm owning that ass. Don't date me.
But I'm putting this in perspective for y'all tonight, Ray, before we close out. I'm speaking in perspective for the man and the woman. I'm not talking about nobody, no terms.
You
of
right
disrespect.
though. You right.
I'm looking at how we do each other. That's the reason why nobody relationship is working. All the old school relationships.
yes.
Can I own them with love?
But,
But-
see, I think it's not what I don't think it's what we're doing. I think it's how we're presenting it. Like
Okay.
that word entitlement is different than actually being in a relationship. You know, you're putting that is a title that should not even be
in it.
in it. Nah.
See,
Yeah, I'm bad. I be wanting to own my shit.
Oh,
Let me say something right
You
quick.
own
love
a
it.
car, you don't own a man.
But check this out right quick. Wow.
I'm sorry.
She right though. You know, I'm just making it
serious.
spicy.
But hear this out.
But I'm
Chaka,
gonna own mine.
But hear this out right quick.
You know
ladies.
what?
But hear this out right quick.
Okay, sorry.
When you come to a man who's speaking on entitlement, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that man is washing his own clothes, taking care of his own responsibilities, and you're not really taking care of that man properly, you might be having sex with him.
I'm gonna stop all of that because that's my job.
Just hear me out. What you have to do, you have to exclude yourself when I'm talking at this moment.
Okay.
Oh.
You're speaking about every woman, not yourself.
Yes.
So when I look at every woman,
Okay.
the average woman that's living today, that want to have a real man in their life, when you ask for entitlement, you got to look at what are your job duties or what are you really doing to give yourself that terms to say that you're entitled. We feel like because you're laying down or you're chilling, you're spending time with that person on the regular, you're kicking it with them, now you're entitled. To a real man, he don't look at it like that. And that's the reason why a real man push back and they step away, that don't work. Now these young boys, they don't even care about you no way.
Yeah.
So that part right there, I think the definition of that's the reason why I brung it up tonight, and my brother Corey gave a strong answer on it, because I didn't grow up with that.
Right.
I never heard of that till the past 5-6 years.
that's right. G.
No, that's good
Yeah.
because I'm playing around when I talk about want to own a man. I don't,
Yeah, I was about to
let me
say,
just get real
sister.
serious. Right,
You
right.
want a dealership or a
What
man?
is that, sis?
You
A
want your-
dealership?
you own a car, not a man. No,
Okay.
don't
Y'all ain't she cute on camera? She just cute on
What we
camera. I love
doing,
it.
Jesus?
Yeah, I don't really want to own a man. Honestly, I don't. I don't want to own a man. I'm not going to own a man. I really like to be myself,
Right.
and I really want a man to be himself. I really want him to come in knowing who he is, whose he is, and where he's going and how he's going to get there.
Right.
Because that's what I'm doing. My focus is 100% on me as a woman. And when I encounter a relationship, I indulge into an intellectual conversation to see where you are. If you're not intellectual where I am, if you can't stroke my intellect, I can't even get to anywhere else. Because at that point, I need to know that I can grow mentally. See, my love language, I understand my love language. My love language is I'm a touchy-feely. I
Me
need
too.
affirmation.
Yep.
I need to hear you love me. I need to feel you love me. I want to hug. I like kissing, touching, hugging. If we together and we not kissing and touching and hugging, I can't lay up under you and I can't do
Right,
this. Not gonna work
right.
because I need sex 24/7. And I know Mr. P. A. Pamidi, he be telling me, Yana, you're a mess. But I'm serious because I'm gonna tell y'all something. For me, intimacy is the most private time that I can have with my man, and I can lay there naked as I came in, naked as he came in. You know what I'm saying? And we can have that conversation. It's called that pillow talk. And when we're having that pillow talk, I can really get intimate with this man, and he can really feel me. You know what I'm saying? Especially straight after. Like straight after I demount the horse, you know what I'm saying? Because it just
And what you're saying is so true. But what I was gonna say too is intimacy is just not
This
all about sex as well. Lord help us.
No, it's not about sex,
it's
but
not
it is for
always
me.
about sex.
For
but
me,
it
and
can
hold
be
up,
intimacy.
hold up, sis,
Oh,
but-
Lord.
right. I
Okay,
gotta
go
stop
ahead,
you
girl.
now.
Go
This is
ahead,
the
go
good part
ahead.
about two women on the show.
Your bars. Hit the bars.
Yana
Hit
Lou
the bars.
like sex. Yana Lou likes it. Now, for me, it is extremely important because of my love language. I have to have intimacy in a relationship. If I do not have intimacy, I'm like a guy. If I do not have intimacy in a relationship, this is not going to work.
Wait, you're talking about
Period.
sex or intimacy?
Both. Sex.
Okay.
Because
sex and intimacy are two different things.
Well, here, let me tell you something. Let me stop y'all from doing that.
Okay, hit it.
Sex and intimacy is not two different things because you can call it what you want to, but it's like I'm having sex with my man from when I put his lunch bag, his letter in the lunch bag. I'm having sex with my man when I'm texting him throughout the day, the little cute stuff we used to do when I first met him. I'm having sex with my man because, I don't know if he's touching it, holding it, but he don't know what I'm doing on my end.
See, that's what I'm talking about. But you got to tell everybody that. You know what I'm saying? You got to go ahead.
Right. I'm just changing, rearranging the conversation. I got to show her face something too, y'all, because I ain't selfish. So I'm just teaching you guys like some different ways to think about it because for me, I start being intimate with my man when I'm praying with him at 3:00 in the morning while he's asleep, when I'm putting holy oil on him and I'm covering him so he can wake up in the morning in the right mind in the right way. I start making love to my man when I'm putting those little love you notes in his lunch bag or when he opened up his gym bag and he said a little special something. That's how I make love to him. I send him that little sexy text or I might show a little leg, but I ain't gonna show no little everything because what I learned about men is they don't like a whole lot. They don't want no dead meat. A man don't want nothing dead. His thing is the chase and the go and get. That's why when you put a rat in a tank, that snake is not going to mess with it if that rat's dead. He wants it if it's alive because it's that conquering for that man. So I'm going to keep it interesting and I'm going to make love to him throughout the day. And then if I just so happen to be about a job, I'm going to stop by on that lunch break and say, can we pull it to the back of the building? Because I'm going to get that. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to keep it interesting for him. That's just me. So for me, for Yana Lou, I have got to have intimacy if I'm with my man.
Yeah,
and if
that's a book there.
Yeah,
right.
and if we're not doing it, I'm breaking
Steve
up.
Harvey put out.
I'm breaking up if we're not doing it.
Yeah, you boy, Chocolate Love by Jelana Lou.
I'm serious though. This is what this show is about. It's talking about real
she just
topics.
said something there.
Major.
That'll help a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I know how to tell my man. So another thing is when it's time for me, I like to tell you, yo, I'm about to be out here for.
Okay.
I like to tell my man. I like to tell my man. Coming.
She was reading a text message.
Yeah,
y'all.
I'm sorry.
Excuse her.
I'm not really
like to
coming.
tell
But
her man
I like
she's
to tell my man. I like to tell my man. I like to ask questions first of all. You know what I'm saying? Because this is healthy. If we stop testing line in these relationships, we can get somewhere. So for number one, when I'm dating somebody or when I'm interested, not even dating, when I'm communicating with you, my number one thing is, first of all, where's your life for Christ? Because I don't even want to talk to you if your life is not with Christ. Okay. Now, once your life is with Christ, I want to just go straight in and keep it real. I want to know, how is your intimate life? Like, what do you like in the bed? Do you like being on the bottom? Do you like being on top? Do you like it from the back? Do you like me from the back? Do you like me upside down? Like, talk to me about that because that is important to me. And if you can't express yourself how you feel in the bed or what you looking for or what you want, if you can't express that to me, I got a serious problem because I'm a very intimate person and I find my power in connecting with my guy. Like when I'm intimate with my guy, that's when my creative juices are going and that's when I'm feeling empowered and that's when he's putting into me. So when I get off, I'm telling you, when I get off that stallion, baby,
So
I'm ready to bring him the world, nigga.
But you need it when you talk about that, Yana Lou.
Ninja.
I want you to when you say it and tell
my
the people
nipples
that's
get
listening live.
Oh my God.
Tell the women this is what they need to be working on with their spouse or their man.
Well, they're gonna have to work on it because if not, they're not gonna be together that long. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not gonna last.
But
I mean,
y'all be stingy.
Okay. So let me tell y'all this, ladies. I know we about to walk out the door on this one because my ride is like a light. Y'all know, bitch. Come on. So look here, ladies, stop being selfish with the kitty cat because at the end of the day,
I'm so sick of that.
I hate it.
I hate that.
It is not yours to be selfish with. If you look at the Bible, what the Bible said, that you're supposed to be making sure that he's happy. He's supposed to be making sure that you're happy. That means we're supposed to be focusing on one another. We're not supposed to be focusing on ourselves.
Right.
Because if we focus on ourselves, you're always going to be like, well, you hurt my feelings and you made me. Well, baby, if you was focusing on the man, then you wouldn't have to worry about how he made you feel because you're supposed to be concentrating on the new thing of intriguing him.
correct. How many times have you ever told your man no? Say never. Thank you.
Never.
High five over here.
Say
for real.
no hell. For real,
You're
no.
Exactly.
Let me tell you what I tell my
Women,
man.
Stop telling your man. No.
Let me tell you what I tell my
Anytime you wanna
man.
Let him get roll it up.
Let me tell you what I tell my man. Sis. I need y'all to see this pretty face. Let me see y'all see her face. But let me tell you what I tell my man.
Bars.
I ain't never.
This is what I tell my
Never.
man. This is what I tell my man. Baby, when you want it, you can have it. When you don't, I'm gonna leave you alone. But I'm always wanting it.
Exactly.
So this is
Hello.
on you. I'm gonna come around you, and I'm just gonna stand and look in your face. My nigga be like, "What you want?" I be like, "You."
right now.
Can I get some of that?
Right now.
That thing is good, girl. Especially when you hook.
What?
Girl, sit yourself.
What?
Girl, what you say? Don't you like loving?
Bars.
So, ladies, y'all, we about to close this show out.
Yes.
It is Nightcap with D-Dub, Yana Lou, and
Nuevo baby.
Nuevo baby, and Mr. Corey.
Brown.
Corey Brown. Let me say, hey, by the way, you might be some kin to me. Corey Brown. Brown is my mother's maiden name.
Really?
Yeah. Ladies,
Deep.
ladies, please look at these gentlemen's faces. Look at these man's faces, his lips. Yeah, oh, he licking.
He always do that.
I always
LL
trying to-
Cool J.
you always trying to
He
act like
always
you
do
eating
that.
something.
And he don't notice
Your
it
wild
either.
ass.
I used to always talk about that on the radio station. We worked on the radio station together. He always licking his lips. He don't even know he do it.
He
I'm
know,
like, what you think?
girl, he know what he doing.
Girl,
He see you on this screen because I
no,
got you
the
on
devil
the
is a
screen.
liar.
Let me tell y'all something. Ladies, tonight is an interesting night. This is part one. We're talking about dark-skinned sisters loving on dark-skinned sisters and dark-skinned people being hated on, and now we're back in the forefront. We also tapped into Mr. Corey Brown.
Yes.
Hottest little saxophonist out here in the ATL, tearing it up in the street with a heavy-ass calendar. We got the famous D-Dub in the house, the one that like to lick his lips.
Girl. What?
Do it, girl. I love you.
Bars.
Guys, it is Yana Lou out here getting buck wild. Nighttime with Yana Lou. This is where we talk about the hottest topics, the things that you talk about in your living room floor that you know you got to bring it on out the door. We get jiggy, we get live. APAP Media is getting right on to it. So, guys, tap back into us next week. Part 2, we got Miss
Nuevo baby.
Al, and we got D-Dub in
the building.
Yes, Lord. We got what?
Nuevo baby.
And D-Dub in the building.
Corey Brown is my name. Yay.
And the real Yana Lou, baby. We played right tonight, like y'all. We love it. APAP Media, please tap in 5295 Stone Mountain Highway, Suite W, Stone Mountain, Georgia, where all things great go on. Tap into APAP Media, where we film the best. We love you, and we out.
Hey.